Growers Show.
What's up, world? How we doing today? Glad to be back. Happy to be back in the studio. We're shooting episode 6 today. Thank you for joining us. As I'm sure you're aware if you're here, this is the Home Growers Championship podcast. Today we got a special little treat. It's just going to be the man, Steve, and myself sort of kicking it, talking some shit, and letting you know what's coming up in the near future.
Yeah, welcome home. Welcome home. That's all we got to say. 2025's coming, baby.
Very, very soon. Hopefully you guys had good holidays over the past few weeks and enjoyed some time with family, maybe some good food. But yeah, we...
long time. Yeah, it has been a long time.
It's been a long time since we've been on here. Sorry for the delay, people. Sorry for the delay.
The holidays kick your ass. Oh.
We got a traveler in our midst.
Yeah, I got things to do, places to be. Got to go where the dang's needed, you know what I mean?
That's it.
No, but that doesn't mean that there hasn't been fucking shit going on. You know what I mean? We just set up sponsorship.
We sure did.
SUNY Niagara Cannabis Conference. Just dropped them the nice gold sponsor. We're going to be there, posted up both days. Dose days.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't heard of that, go ahead and check that out. It's going to be a great educational conference. It's really what we need in this community, really, is to keep continuing the education. In that same light, we actually just today got approached with
Opportunity.
An opportunity, yes, a virtual education sort of conference, if you will, intended for home growers. More details on that to come, but that's going to be coming down the pipeline from Battles Buds. He was one of our competitors last year.
I actually had him on my podcast. Nice big old 2-parter episode, 4 hours. Homeboy drove all the way down from Watertown.
Hell yeah. My man's about the education. He's going to Morrisville, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't quote me on it. I feel like it was something like that, but he's just like you, man. He's got that education. He's got that education mind, and you can just tell. You get them talking on something that they're passionate about,
and the sciencey words come out that you got to look up.
It goes to show you, man. He wants to get that started, and that's awesome. That's
doing big things. Proud of my young gun. Other shit we've had going down, man. We just did the Rave Against the Machine number 6 Grassroots edition. Shout out to Will McKenna from Roots Collider and the Medicinals for throwing that. That was a freaking awesome show down at Photo City Music Hall. If you missed it, man, you missed out. They were rocking the house that night.
It was chill. It was very chill. Had quite a time getting inside, but once we were inside and everybody started showing up, it was amazing. Just watching. I haven't been to a show like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Everything that I've gone to, getting old in my age, like to go to some of those more mainstream, a lot of people around me, a lot of amenities around me. Not that Photo City doesn't have them all, but, it's smaller, it's more intimate. You're going to get a specific crowd, and that's what I loved about it.
It was awesome, though, man. Everybody was moving and grooving. Like, you just look out at the crowd, and it was just a wave of different shit going on. Maybe everybody doesn't have the best rhythm in the world, but it's okay. When you mash it all together, it looks awesome.
Yeah, if you're moving, you're grooving, baby.
So, yeah, moving on. Steve and I actually have a little venture we're embarking on here in the near future. We've kind of got the groundwork laid for it, but more development to come very soon.
Yeah, I'm going to start providing something that's desperately needed in the Finger Lakes, specifically this area, the Seneca Falls, Waterloo area. Dropping some more details on that to come, but expect to see, hot compost posted up everywhere, pretty much everywhere that the Home Growers Championship is going to be in this area. You can also expect to see us sponsoring part of the Home Growers Championship in that regard. Hot compost is going to be pretty wild. We're going to be having a big presence around here.
Yeah, and actually, if you want to come check out some of the branding and see what it's all about, we'll be set up at the
the winter market down at Fall Street.
Fall
Brewery.
Street Winter Market, starting January what?
Oh, jeez.
I think it was 18th.
18th, 10 to 2.
Yeah, January 18th. Will be posted up over there alongside the Home Growers Championship, obviously. So check it out. Come out, hang out. If you're in the Seneca Falls, Waterloo, Auburn, Geneva area, and you're tired of driving 30 miles to get to a grow store, or tired of I'm not going to blast them on here. Never mind. If you're tired of driving
Big
to
box
forever
stores.
to go to a grow store or using the big box, come out and check us out, man. We're going to try and get everything you need in store. Pop by that winter market and give us an idea of products you'd even like to see in store so that we can sort of tailor to the needs of our would-be clientele instead of just throwing poop at a wall going, I'm pretty sure a lot of people like this,
This is New York. This is for growers by growers. It's not going to be in the store if it's not trusted.
That's it.
It's definitely going to be something that you see as it's our pride in the quality that we're going to be having in there. If we wouldn't put it down into our roots, we're not going to put it into yours.
Alongside that, we'll also be hosting some consultation stuff, which if it's something you're interested in, we can get that started even a little bit sooner since that stuff can sort of be done virtual. Don't necessarily need a location, right, in order to do consultation. You'll see a heavier presence with that once we do finally lock down our location, which we're in pursuit of at the moment. But reach out. If you need some help with grow or you got questions for growing, holler at me. And Steve, obviously. I got a education behind me, as we mentioned. So if I don't know the answer to any questions you have, I definitely know where to find it, and we'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, at hotcomposthydro.com. Man, how did we snag that one?
Right?
Oh, that was one of those eureka moments.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, we got to get that.
Holy shit. It was going to be a t-shirt brand first. It was going to be a t-shirt brand.
We'll still have some t-shirts, man. We're going to make some cool t-shirts.
It's already branded. We got you guys.
We got to, should we talk about how the name came up with?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think our first t-shirt outside of the logo one, obviously, is going to have to be a picture of Derek's face. This whole hot compost came about because, Drippy Hippie people. Drippy Hippie passed out in a work meeting and got lit up for it by the squad. And we ended up coming up with the term hot compost. And once it was said, it sort of got twisted and transformed a lot from there. But that initial hot compost just stuck with me. And I was like, man, we gotta use this for something, whether it be t-shirts or whatever. And then Steve and I were talking about opening a hydro store, and it was just like, man, just hot compost hydro. It's like almost what's the word I'm looking?
Perfect.
It's perfect, but it encompasses organic and oxymoron. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. It's like an oxymoron, but at the same time, it also is just fully encompassing, where like hot compost sort of speaks to the organic side of things, and hydro, obviously, the nutrients and buckets and drip systems and all that crap, right? Which you can fully expect to see all of that there, man. We're trying to be there for everybody. We're also going to, assuming we're still looking into licensing and figuring this out, but I'm intending on having seeds and stuff available, higher quality seeds, hopefully that we can source local, that are designed to be from here. I'm talking like vegetables, maybe flowers, but mostly vegetables and stuff that you can grow your own food, right? For stuff that it was designed to be here, not the 29-cent burpee packets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be an awesome adventure. I can't wait to see it come to fully to fruition. It's exciting just getting it started. Speaking of hotcompost.com, make a little sidestep.
Right over to the big boy.
thehomegrowerschampionship.com, people. Website is fully up to date.
We got tickets. You can get them straight on the website. You don't even got to go anywhere else. You click right on the link right below this video, right on the link, wherever the profile bio is, wherever Instagram puts it. We're going to get you a ticket. Right now, $25.
Yeah.
$25.
Get them now, too.
Yeah.
Get them now.
We're about to line up a headliner. If we can get them.
It's going to be a banger, people.
Oh.
Listen, we're bringing Sophista-Funk back. Obviously, we're going to rock with them boys until they tell us they don't like us anymore, which I don't really foresee that
Even
happening.
then, it doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, we'll still be rocking out with their music, but as long as they're willing to come out, we're going to be bringing Sophista-Funk out. I absolutely love their music. Got a great relationship with the band. And just looking forward to having them come back year after year as a New York staple to sort of support the New York founded Home Growers Championship, right? Expect to
Anybody picked up on the dropping of the New York?
Ooh, I don't know.
You guys know that we're worldwide?
Worldwide.
Fucking
The
worldwide.
Home Growers Championship.
Mhm.
If you didn't pick it up, we did drop the New York.
It's worldwide.
Yeah, and already talks of bringing it to a couple other states. Probably not this year. It's probably 2 years down the road.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. But it's worldwide, baby.
Yeah. And speaking of Sophista-Funk, we got Jack coming on the podcast here soon. Really looking forward to that. He's a dude with an awesome insight on life, man. What I really love about their music is they speak about real shit. You know what I mean? Like real. They got their fun songs, don't get me wrong, but even their fun songs tend to tell a story. But they talk about political stuff that you don't really. I'm jacking this wording up right now, but they talk about like political stuff that a lot of people wouldn't really be willing to put into their music. And at the same time maintain a significantly higher positive energy level than a majority of other musicians, right? They're just fun-loving dudes, have a great time. They want to see everybody have a great time, be the best person they can be, stay happy, hopeful, hungry. You know what I mean?
Well, that's sort of the kicker right there. That you said it. You know, as soon as you start getting into that negative mindset, and you want to talk about like political thing, that's when people start to look at you negatively. So yeah, no, they're doing it right,
killing it.
You know? Being happy, good people, and still telling you how it is. You know? Yeah, it's not people being mean. It's telling you how it is. So
I want to jump back to the website though. Not only do we have tickets on there, you can find all the rules for the event, the rules for signing up and competing, the rules for vending. You can find all the tiers and whatnot. I think we took sponsorship off.
We did. We dropped sponsorship so we could give people more value, a little bit more of a tailored experience.
So if you're interested in sponsoring, reach out. We're happy to shoot you the sponsorship deck, if you will, but we're looking to tailor the sponsorships to the individual that we're talking to, so that we can make sure it's something that's going to fit right for you instead of just 3 tiers, one size fits all.
Yep.
We really want to make sure it's something that will be of value to you.
And there's something for everybody, you know. Like, reach out, check out the deck. It's. I like the way you said the deck, but it's definitely something everybody could get a little bit of value out of. There's stuff in there that is dollar menu-esque.
Oh, competitors. We're starting to line up prizes already. We just got the 700 watt Floorflex light that's going to be added into the prize pool. Now, we haven't started divvying out what's going to go where just yet. Obviously, we're going to have the monetary prizes again. I think that was a huge draw for people. And if you grow good weed, get in this competition. Trust me. Not only is it good to sort of stack yourself up against what other people are doing, but brain fart. Oh, it's a great fucking networking opportunity as well.
Yeah, I've been saying that since day one.
Great networking opportunity because maybe you've been doing it one way for a long time, right? And you think that way's gold, but you just can't quite get the look that some of these other growers are getting. You know, at this point, we know growers. All of them are fucking happy to talk shop. We're finally able to.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to. You know what I mean? So you get in there, you see somebody who's got a fucking amazing product. Pick his brain. He's gonna tell you exactly what's going on. I mean, very few people in this day and age are trying to gatekeep their style. They might hold back one or two little hints, but like for the most part, they'll give you a recipe to succeed. And maybe it's just a small little thing that you got to change in what you're doing to up your game that much more to get it in so that you're taking home that friggin' belt at the end of the year.
You can definitely learn a thing or two. And you shouldn't be, I feel like ashamed's the wrong word. You shouldn't be against or whatever.
Don't be bashful.
Yeah, you shouldn't be bashful when learning something. You know what I mean? Like, it even if you don't use it, it's knowledge. You know what I mean? Towards the craft. Because that's what it is. And if you can somehow use it down the road or someone of your buddies is doing something similar, be like, oh, hey, well, I heard that blah, blah, blah. And maybe you help somebody out with it. You could still be that conduit, that passer.
And just to jump on that freaking thought process there, the moment you think you've got it figured all out, not even just with growing weed, but since we're talking about that at this moment, is the moment you're going to lose because things are changing so rapidly. With the legalization, research has been able to come out, which I'm the first person that's going to say bro science is pretty well figured out an amazing way to grow this plant. But once you get real scientists who actually put in the time to control one variable,
Right.
and figure out what exactly it's doing. And that's their job, is to just sit there and figure out how exactly does nitrogen operate in this specific plant, right? Or that's just an example. It's only going to get better. And if you're not paying attention to what's going on, if you're not trying to even just learn from other people's bro science, you're going to become stagnant. It's always good to learn new technologies. Maybe it's not for you, but to know about it is helpful because maybe you run into a situation where you need one of those technologies, right?
I was gonna say,
and
you might have to use it.
At least have it in your repertoire. So yeah, I mean, I guess the big thing is, man, stay educated. Just like go to the freaking SUNY Niagara conference. Go to this Battle Buds virtual conference.
That's nuts. That's awesome on that.
He's making it too easy. He's doing it virtual. Hop in, talk to other growers, have a great time. He's going to have some experts there. Like I said, we just got dropped with that today, so I don't have a whole lot of details as to what's going on, but expect more about that in the future.
I mean, we're going to be there talking.
We'll be there.
We're even if we're not talking I'm going to be there to listen. So.
And on that education point, I don't know if we've really dropped this like explicitly that we are going to have an education day this year at the Home Growers Championship. It's going to be the day beforehand. It'll probably be mostly evening time to try and accommodate for people who have to work, et cetera, et cetera. So stay tuned with that. There will be some mycology lessons going on there, which
expecting some really cool things with that.
It's the next frontier, people. If it's something you're interested in, I suggest learning how to do it yourself, because if you miss the wave on cannabis, it's just a matter of time before the myco stuff comes around.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even, to be blunt, like, it doesn't have to be illegal either, you know? Like,
no, I mean, lion's mane, all that medicinal stuff.
Just because those were, if anything that was an illicit substance turned legal later, you're already going to know how to essentially, you're going to know your way around. And that's not saying that the things that you're doing aren't going to be useful while you're either waiting for that or while you're going towards life and that happens. You're going to be able to take those, process those. You can figure out how to make micro doses for yourself on lion's mane, on reishi, on cordyceps, anything.
Can you with cordyceps? Doesn't that grow out of bugs?
Yeah, but you're still you can just dry it out and throw it into a pill.
So we got to talk more about that offline. We can cultivate cordyceps.
Yeah, there's different cordyceps. I'm pretty sure I've never personally grown it, but I feel like I've come across places where I could get a culture or a spore. I think it's a culture. Yeah, I don't think they have spores. I could get a culture of it.
You got to do some substrate research though, because I bet you got to inoculate some bugs.
I don't know.
Not that matters. Doesn't matter.
Like, I think there's different types of it.
All right. I'm going to have to research that more. I should know that better being in mycology class, but it is what it is.
But it's insane, like, learning how to do something like that. Like, you're going to you could become acquainted with pressure cooking. Like, that has more applications than just this. Like, you're learning how this pressure cooker is going to actually sterilize anything you put inside of it here. It's not just dirt. It's not just brown rice flour. It's anything. You could be a canner. You could be a goddamn doomsday prepper coming out of this goddamn class here, And a MacGyver. I'll show you how to make your own lid. Pew, pew, pew. It's going to be... I'm stoked about it. I'm stoked about that portion of it.
I mean, if you can learn to grow lion's mane, you're ahead of the game, because that's a harder one to grow than some of the other ones.
I had a hard time.
I
can only get it on a block. And
it's
it doesn't
brutal.
Do anything.
Yeah. Anyway, so learning how to do that is going to be huge for you. They're not the cheapest to buy either, the medicinal mushrooms like that. So being able to grow your own can help you with your cognitive health, your body, your mental and cognitive's the same thing.
That's what all the nootropic gummies are too. You're making your own gummies.
Your joints, all that. Mushrooms really are medicine, and it's natural. So check that out. We have a little giveaway coming up.
Oh shit! We got this stuff from Trifecta. It's all IPM. I saw them when we were at NECAN. We got ourselves the crop control right here, ready to go, sprayer. A little bit of their Myco right here for some root health. And then this one is a concentrated version of this crop control right here. And it's something for the community. They were giving it away at NECAN. I don't need it. My boy don't need it. I don't know anybody who does. Somebody does. So that's going to be given away right here with this bomb-ass Dino Myco hat. More to come on them. I keep saying that, but it's just because they're going to be a big part of these initial bags we're giving out. They produced a lot of time and effort to get us some bomb-ass inoculants. I've tried some of them myself on some old autos that I did about a year ago. Through the roof. I have a video on Instagram. I'll post it right after this video of just pulling it out, and there's no soil. It's just the fucking spiral roots, and they're not even big plants. They're autos, you know what I mean? Insane fucking growth. And I can't say enough about them. They sent us a shit ton of product to get out to you guys.
More roots, more fruits, people.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. And this is just a taste.
Yeah, and we're going to add some extra stuff into this giveaway as well. We're going to be doing that once we hit 100 subscribers. And now, how I'm thinking this is going to work is we'll put all the names in a wheel and just spin it. And then whoever ends up winning is going to get contacted for picking up their giveaway. So go tell your friends. Get them to subscribe to the channel.
We're talking the YouTube channel here.
Yes,
you
the
see
YouTube
these clips,
channel.
but there might be a clip posted about this specific scene right here telling you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Following us on Instagram was awesome. We love you. We got to get over to that YouTube. We don't want the gram dropping all of our stuff on us. So,
also though, if you're only following us on YouTube, fucking thank you. But head on over to that Instagram, give it a follow.
We love the too, but you got to make us
way more content over there on a almost daily basis.
Yeah.
Almost daily basis, so you'll get more information about the
first
championship.
Place. Yeah, it's the first place we're dropping stuff. We got a TikTok presence as well. I've tried to make a little bit of an effort too. It's hard. It's hard, people.
A little bit of X going on
Yep.
because Instagram's been getting crazy lately.
Yep. It's fucking wild.
And we got a page on Facebook too. If you're on all of them, show us some love. Go give a follow on all of them. Yeah, that's like all I got for today.
Yeah, I don't think there's, those little goodies. Maybe you try some of the buds you see us smoking on the show here, See what happens. We get to 100, we're going to contact you.
Fuck yeah, people.
You think this is enough? I think this is enough. I think they've had enough. What do we do?
Yeah, I think we're good. Listen, go and mash that freaking like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave us a comment in the comments.
I've never had a comment, I don't think.
Leave us a comment about who you might like to see on the show, preferably somebody who was involved in the championship. Who's your favorite grower from last year?
Yeah.
We'll make sure we reach out and get them on. We are going to work our way through that list. We were trying to get all the champions on, but a couple of them have been sort of hard to reach.
I just fucking remembered, real quick. I just submitted my application last night to judge the flower competition in the Boston Nican Cup. More to come on that.
I might also have to go submit that. When is that?
Next year sometime.
Sweet. I might have to submit that as well, or do you not want the competition?
I don't give a fuck. Roll up. You got to put the story in too. It's like a college application. I mean, you're already in college. Fucking, you're already in though. You might have lost that eye of the tiger.
That vigor.
Yeah.
I got back in, bro. I got back in. Okay.
They pulled me in.
Anyway, we love y'all, people. Have a great week. We'll see you next episode.
Peace.
Where growers show.